You always doing a number two.
Welcome to the Part-Time Jobbers Podcast, episode 1, starting off 2026. Big J Dog.
Javonification, aka No Vaj.
He's always late when it's his turn to say his name. Royal Rumble 2026. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. First Royal Rumble in Saudi. Does the greatest Royal Rumble count? When they did that overseas a couple years ago? The greatest.
That one a couple years ago, but no, that one don't
was
count.
a couple years ago.
When Braun Strowman won, that was like 6 years ago.
That's a few couples.
6 or 7, 6, 7,
8, 9.
No.
6 or 7 years ago. I'm not doing that. What's on the slate tonight? Men's Rumble, Women's Rumble.
This is the road to what? To Royal Rumble. So everything Royal Rumble
WrestleMania.
Well,
the road is to WrestleMania.
We on the street. We're on the street to Royal Rumble before we hit the road to WrestleMania.
This is the Uber. As of this recording, we don't know who Drew McIntyre's opponent for Royal Rumble is. And as of this recording, we don't know if Drew will still be champion by the time the Royal Rumble comes. But they said Cody's not getting a rematch. Nick Aldis said that Cody's not getting a rematch. So it'll be it'll be 4 single qualifying matches. Randy versus Miz, Sammy versus Ilya Dragunov, Trick Williams versus Matt Cardona, Damian Priest versus Solo. The winners of those matches will have a fatal 4-way match at Saturday night's main event to determine the number 1 contender for Drew McIntyre's championship. Congrats to Drew McIntyre for finally getting over the hump.
So who you got? Randy versus Miz.
I got Randy.
All right. I think I can agree with that. Yeah. Miz, he can just keep on mizzing. Who you got for Sammy versus Ilya?
I got Sammy getting his get back. I don't think Ilya. I mean, come on, you're not going to put him in that position. Maybe they will, but I got
unless that's the purpose of having him drop that title, is so he can compete in the for the world title
in the main event scene.
Yep, and everybody used Sammy as a stepping stool. So
I'm gonna go with Sammy. To me, I think they're easy choices to get you a fatal 4-way match.
Trick versus Zach.
Trick.
Okay.
It's a shame. It's a shame that Matt Cardona is back, but he'll do this job to Trick because Trick has a story with Randy Orton, so they'll meet up in that 4-way match.
Well, Matt also confronted Cody on last week, so
okay,
that could be something, could be nothing.
Well, Cody's not involved in this,
but I also agree it's gonna be Trick. Trick, came in with all that hype.
Who came in with all that? And Matt had his return in the John Cena tournament.
Priest versus Solo.
I got Priest. I mean, I don't think neither one of them should be in this 4-way match.
And that's why I got Solo. Solo is a leader. Yeah, I mean, Solo the leader of his own crew. Damian Priest he don't have any buzz right now for the world title picture, for any of the title pictures right now. He's in
he won his last match. He won the feud with Alistair.
Yeah, but he's feuding with Alistair and Zelina along with him and Rhea. Like he's not really competing against anybody in the world title picture. So, and then they honestly need to get Solo out there and put him back to where he used to be. So now he just make jokes and stay in the mid card and not fight for any titles. Solo need a decent push and a decent match on television, or an important match.
He needs a decent story. He needs a decent story to get him there. The MFT versus Wyatt story is not gonna propel him back into the main event. That's a whole can of worms itself.
I mean, unless he fights what's the name and goes on a 3-match feud against him.
Who?
Against Uncle Howdy.
They need something to establish who their main eventers on SmackDown are. They need something. I don't know if it's a tournament or a battle royale, where if they had like a TV battle royale and it'd be Solo, Montez, Damian, to make you say these are your SmackDown main eventers, because Raw has its main eventers, but SmackDown, I mean, I don't really know. Cody, and that's it. Cody and Drew.
Insert Obafemi
to SmackDown.
Yeah,
maybe because Raw is strong. So I think they might need him on SmackDown to even that out.
So who wins the 4-way match between Ilya, Solo or Priest, Trick, and Randy?
I got Randy for that.
Randy winning?
Barring some, I mean, for the Royal Rumble, Drew versus Randy. Do you see at the Royal Rumble, first time in Saudi Arabia, Drew versus Trick?
No.
You see Drew versus Solo?
No. The only problem,
it could be Drew versus Sammy.
Oh man, but if Sammy fight for the title, I don't want him to win it. I don't want them to give him this title and take it off Drew this early. Drew need a decent run. He needs to make it to WrestleMania at least. But I also don't want to see him beat Randy Orton in Saudi Arabia unless Trick comes in, interferes, and disqualifies Drew McIntyre. Main event for a Rumble. I'd rather see Randy versus Drew McIntyre, and I think that's what it's going to be.
I think it's going to be that too. I think a second to that could be Sammy, because you could beat Sammy. Drew can beat him. Sammy's got the underdog story going on. Blah blah blah. He don't have to win. You know, because if Drew fights Randy, then you have to come up with a way to justify Drew beating Randy. And I don't think you want to do a run-in. You just had Jacob Fatu return and cost. That's how Drew won the title, because of Jacob. So you want another run-in to help Drew, or to not help Drew, but to cause Drew to get the win? So maybe it'll be Sammy then. Because Trick and Randy will take each other out. I can see Randy going for the pin, Trick pulling him, and Sammy getting a sneaky haluva kick on Solo for the pin. Maybe.
Oh, during the 4-way? I can see them want Sammy to participate in that match and get that way they can get that title opportunity to him and get that out the way so that he won't be trying to win Rumble. Because I don't want him to win in Royal Rumble.
I hope he don't win the Royal Rumble.
Who do we think gonna win the Royal Rumble?
Honestly, it's between Braun and Roman.
Braun Strowman?
Braun just had his opportunity. No. not Braun's son, not Braun Strowman, Braun Breaker.
The way I feel about it, I think Breaker, they're gonna give it to Braun. Number one, Roman don't need to win anything to be the main event of anything. They'll find a way to put him in a match.
That's true, but you have two main event title matches at Mania. One, historically, one is from the Royal Rumble, and the other is from the Elimination Chamber.
But see, I can't see Roman being in no Elimination Chamber match. Like, it's beneath him. And winning that.
Nah, I think the Rumble's more beneath him. The Rumble's more beneath him than Elimination Chamber, because he can go in there with 6 guys and smash them all and smash them. And he'd be the last one out the chamber. Matter of fact, that's better than him winning a Rumble.
So you saying the only way WrestleMania work is Roman is in it?
No, I'm not saying that at all. No, I'm saying his role in a WrestleMania is going to be in the main event.
Can Drew main event the WrestleMania without Roman Reigns?
Drew versus Cody can main event WrestleMania. Drew versus Cody.
Nobody else can main event Mania with Drew and make it a main event besides Cody?
Where's that winner coming from? Say Drew. So you're projecting Drew keeping it to WrestleMania?
I would like to have Drew keep it till WrestleMania. That's only 3 months from now.
So we have to pick a winner. We have to pick a men's Royal Rumble winner.
I think Braun Breaker is going to win.
Elimination Chamber winner we can save for later.
The Braun Breaker is definitely winning the men's Royal Rumble.
Okay, I could agree with that.
He could headline night 1 against CM Punk at Mania.
So Braun Punk 2.
Yep.
Mania.
Or it might end up being number 3 by the time Mania comes. I don't see CM Punk losing it before Mania, because who is he going to lose it to besides Braun? and I can tell that they're keeping Braun away from that title, especially for him to lose like legit against CM Punk after elbowing this nigga through
after dogging him.
Degrees of table.
Pun intended. Braun is obviously on a different level physically than CM Punk. You know, CM Punk is 50. What you could do is you can put the world heavyweight title, well, you could put any title in the chamber. They've done that before. Last year, we're just forgetting because last year, the chamber match was not for a title. It was for the number one contendership.
Okay.
And it was specifically for Cody's title. But you could put that belt in the chamber. So you can even take it off CM Punk at the chamber. You could put it on Braun at the chamber and have Braun go into WrestleMania as champion.
So that means CM Punk will have to fight in the chamber and defend his title in the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the match? When is the Elimination Chamber? February or March?
Probably the first week of March. Probably.
So take the belt off a month before Mania.
It's a possibility. I probably wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it, but it's
because then who will fight at Mania? Honestly, I think the title is coming to Braun, but it's not coming to him until Mania, and I think Braun is winning the Royal Rumble, and he's taking CM Punk title in Mania.
Okay, so we got Braun for the Rumble. You think Steph's coming back?
Ooh, oh man! Unless they take the belt off of Punk and let Braun have it before Mania, and then Braun versus Seth in a Mania match.
That means Seth will have to win the Royal Rumble.
These niggas got all these
to justify that.
Damn.
To justify that, Seth will have to win the Rumble. He'd have to be a surprise entrant, screw Braun over to get a title shot. Then you have CM Punk versus a supposedly face Seth Rollins. That'd be your marquee match. If you want to get Braun in there, he'd have to beat CM Punk somehow. This might end up being a multi-man match at Mania. A multi-man World Heavyweight Championship match.
Well, they did it with the women's last year, so.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we got Braun. We got
Braun winning the Rumble.
And Drew versus.
We said Drew either
Randy
versus Sammy or Randy.
I'm going to lock in Sammy.
I don't want to see Sammy, so I'm going to lock in Randy. I think for a show that big, like you need a bigger headline. But then again, Sami Zayn is big in the Middle East.
Over there, yes, exactly.
So they may be pandering to the Sheik.
To the right, the who?
The Sheik or the Sheikh. How you pronounce it?
I thought you said the Sheets. You know the women's Royal Rumble is going to open.
Nothing is exciting going on in the women's heavyweight division right now, so it's a little lackluster. Jade Cargill is beating up Michin and B-Fab, and she's been having the title for 2 months. Tiffany Stratton missing in action. Bianca Belair missing in action. They got all the top women in the tag team division now.
Missing in action. All the top women are in tag teams.
Yeah. Bailey in the tag team. Rhea and Io in the tag team. Asuka in the tag team.
So let's say who's not going to win it. So who's not going to win it? Bailey. Charlotte's not going to win it.
Listen, there's only one person I think. There's only one person I think can take Jade Cargill's title. It's either going to be a rematch with Tiffany Stratton, or the one and only Bianca Belair returns and win that Royal Rumble, the Women's Royal Rumble.
Insert the EST, right?
Yep. Against Jade, that's the only match I kind of want to see. I am a Tiffany Stratton fan. I don't mind a rematch when she comes back. But I do want to see Bianca taking that title from Jade.
Bianca Jade would be good because there's so much drama left over from the Naomi situation that Bianca could address, especially with Jade's new attitude. Bianca could address that, or Jade could, because I don't recall Jade ever confronting Bianca specifically about Naomi. Remember after Chamber,
there was no animosity,
right? And I think that was because they're both faces. But now Jade can have a beef.
And I don't see anybody taking this woman's title from her besides Bianca. If she's supposed to be this powerhouse that's beating up everybody, even though she only beat 2 mid-carders, who has the other title?
Stephanie Vaquer.
Oh, shit.
Vaquer.
And Raquel
they've got a program.
Raquel taking that from her. Damn.
So Bianca,
would that be a
Bianca
good main event match at Royal Rumble?
No, you do that sooner. My dark horse winner will be Liv. Liv winning it would be the reason they break up.
I can't see Raquel taking that title before Rumble. Maybe Raquel taking it at Rumble.
So that'll be a fourth match?
That could be a fourth match, Stephanie versus Raquel. But Raquel would have to take the title because she just lost to Stephanie.
Then Raquel would take it, and then Liv could win the Rumble.
That means Stephanie Vaquero.
You think Liv is going after the tag team titles that hard?
I'm just saying that's not a good run for Stephanie Vaquero. And I'm saying it's not a good run for her. That's all I'm saying. She's
injured. I think it's a fair enough run because she's won everything. She had the most wins in 2025. She's beaten everybody there is to beat on Mondays, except Liv. She hasn't had a match with Liv. And she's hurt. So why not do that with Raquel? She's had the title since September. Her aura is still unmatched. It won't be a burial. It won't be a burial.
I don't see them doing it.
I mean,
it's a possibility, but I still don't think Liv is winning the Rumble. I still think it's going to be Bianca, even though Liv haven't won it, because I prefer Bianca versus Jay, and Bianca won Elimination Chamber last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Liv could win. Event. And then this Raquel Liv divide that you seeking out, I don't think it's going to happen. Even if it does happen, it's not going to happen in the near future. I think further along, maybe, not at WrestleMania. I honestly don't see them turning on each other.
Before WrestleMania.
I can see Judgment Day imploding, but not because of them two. I can see them imploding because of Dom and Finn, but not because of Liv and Raquel.
I think Liv is going to be the catalyst, not just her and Raquel. Like, she just went at Finn on Monday, and she and Raquel and her had a clash when Liv first came back. They're okay now, but
everybody clashed with everybody in Judgment Day.
Will be what drives them apart.
Dom had a run-in with Finn. Dom had a run-in with Raquel. Roxy had a run-in with Liv. Roxy had a run-in with Raquel. Roxy had a run-in with Finn. I think everybody in Judgment Day.
And then when Liv got injured, it changed. When Liv got injured, all that changed.
I don't know. I can't see it. I can't see Raquel and Liv breaking up. That'd be a friendship breakup for the century, because them niggas been tag team champions for like the last 3 years.
That is true. Yeah, because they're 4-time tag team champions.
Yeah, I can't. They have to have a falling out of the century for them to go at each other. Like, they got too much history. I can see Judgment Day imploding though, but I think it's going to be because of Finn. Especially Finn, he's starting to get the itch for the title again.
Let's get back on track. The women's Royal Rumble winner, Bianca. Men's Royal Rumble winner,
Braun Breaker.
Drew's opponent, Sammy?
I was thinking Randy, but to make it big, but I can see Sammy versus Drew at Royal Rumble and losing.
And are they going to do Stephanie Vaquero and Raquel again?
I wouldn't mind Raquel taking the title at Royal Rumble from Stephanie Vaquero, and then Liv winning Elimination Chamber if we need to put a title back on her later on.
Okay.
I can't see Liv winning the Royal Rumble.
We got a possible 4 matches. That's our Royal Rumble card.
That's our Royal Rumble card.
And winners. But we don't have a winner between Sammy. Oh, I guess it's Drew, right? Sammy's not going to be Drew, so that'll be our winner.
Do you realize how many people going to be in that Royal Rumble, though? Gunther.
Yeah, 30.
Cody, Randy, Brock, Seth, Roman. Oh, my God.
Brock. I got Javon Evans doing the Kofi Kingston spot. The almost eliminated jumping off of something. I think that's going to go to Javon Evans.
I want him to retire that. Either retire it. Or come up with something new.
That's why it's Javon Evans. If they're going to retire the spot, then let this be the last year they do it, and let Javon Evans have the Kofi spot, and that'd be the last year. But I don't think you should retire the Kofi spot, dude. Like, that's or let it die with Kofi.
Yeah, I think Javon could do something totally different. Like, his spot can be in. I can see him doing some crazy shit in a Money in the Bank match with a ladder. I can see him making headlines.
Ooh,
shit, nigga, we forgot about LA Knight.
I like that. All right.
We forgot about LA Knight. He gonna be in the Royal Rumble too, but they still disrespect him.
That's because he ain't been on TV. That's because he ain't been on TV. That's what we forgot. You're right. We forgot about LA Knight.
Took that man off TV for no reason.
I don't got him winning though.
Who would you like to see return in each of the Royal Rumbles, the men and the women? Surprise guest, return, anybody.
Jericho. He may as well.
What theme song should he come out to? What
Break
theme song?
Not Judas. Break the Walls. I was gonna say, not Judas. Judas wouldn't have the pop, but Break the Walls would have the pop.
That would have
do the countdown.
I don't think you should
do the countdown.
Unless they do the countdown in sync with the timer. If they started at 3, people gonna be like, "What the hell is this?"
And it changes to Jericho's countdown.
Nigga, at 3 it changes to Jericho's countdown.
I mean that's cool, but that destroys the whole thing. That blows up the entire surprise. Or maybe he comes the night after Royal Rumble. I don't think there's anybody retired that would come back for the match.
I think Montez is gonna make his return in the Royal Rumble.
Montez could be Final 4. I could see Braun eliminating Montez for the win.
Final 2, not Gunther. Final 2, not Seth,
Gunther. AJ. See that? Oh,
Seth and Braun Final 2.
It's too many.
I can see Seth and Braun being Final 2, but I can see Montez doing a great showing. This was your idea. This was your thought. Eliminating Dawkins.
Yeah, it has to go that way.
I can see him eliminating Dawkins in the Royal Rumble, and that's causing the breakup.
Keep it simple. It ain't got to be more than that. I don't see Seth in the Final 2 because if he returns, then why would Braun eliminate him? Like, where's the justice in that? Wouldn't Seth eliminate Braun?
It's a laughing moment
that he don't return in. Not right now. Seth is cooking something. Remember, when Becky hemmed up Paul Heyman backstage, Seth is cooking something.
I can see him eliminating everybody else but Braun. I can see him eliminate Logan and Bronson,
and Theory.
And if Theory is actually with Paul Heyman eliminating Theory, and then they helping
and then
Braun eliminate Seth.
So maybe Seth will be 30 then, number 30. Division, they've been eliminated earlier in the night, and they come back. A big schmoz. Braun ends up winning.
I would like to see Seth eliminate most of the division, though, so maybe not 30. Or 30, come out at 30, but there's still like 6 people left in the ring.
Yeah, the Vision's running roughshod in the Royal Rumble. I get it.
Because if Roman is in the Rumble, which I don't think he is.
You sure about that?
Do you realize how many people going to be in that Royal Rumble, though? Seth, Roman gonna be in the final final 4. Even Cody. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be a good Rumble.
But also Cody, he doesn't have to be in the Rumble because he could be so mad about this Drew situation that he's like that he's more concerned with the Drew match than the Royal Rumble match. You see,
unless they suspend him for doing something crazy
in the Rumble.
Find a reason to suspend him when he turned Homelander.
They just suspended Drew McIntyre and Braun Breaker. That's too many suspension storylines going on. They can't be throwing suspensions around.
And that's a
or
story.
Cody gets to take the time off.
All right, our road to Royal Rumble 2026. Our men's Royal Rumble winner, Braun Breaker. Women's Royal Rumble winner, Braun Breaker too. No, I said our. Our women's Royal Rumble winner, Bianca Belair. The Royal Rumble matches.
Belair, the EST.
Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is winning this Fatal 4-Way tournament. And then we think that Stephanie and Raquel will make a good match for the women's title with Raquel taking the title from her. Drew McIntyre taking the title, retaining the title against Sami Zayn.
Those are 4 matches. I don't foresee them having a 5th match. We're ready. That's it. So those are our predictions. Let us know.
That concludes our first episode.
If you guys have any other suggestions, any other predictions, any other winners, somebody that we didn't think of, let us know.
Any other topics you want us to talk about.
Other than that, thanks for joining the Part-Time Jobless Podcast. Big J Dog clocking out. Part-Time Jobbers.
Javonification.